Good morning, everyone. Today, I will be presenting on an important requirement under Marpol Annex 5, which is the Garbage Record Book. This record book plays a crucial role in ensuring proper waste management on board ships and preventing marine pollution. My presentation will explain what the Garbage Record Book is, why it is required, and how it supports compliance with international environmental standards. But before that, let us see through the entire picture of the convention. The International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships, Marpol, is one of the most important environmental conventions developed by the International Maritime Organization, IMO. Its primary purpose is to prevent and minimize pollution from ships, both accidental and from routine operations. Marpol is structured into 6 technical annexes, each targeting a specific type of pollution. Annex 1, Oil. Annex 2, Noxious liquid substances in bulk. Annex 3, Harmful substances carried in packaged form. Annex 4, Sewage. Annex 5, Garbage. Annex 6, Air pollution from ships. The convention requires ships to follow strict operational standards, maintain proper record books, such as the Oil Record Book and Garbage Record Book, and comply with equipment requirements designed to minimize environmental harm. Malaysia is a party to 69 international maritime conventions, of which 31 have been ratified, including the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships, Marpol. Marpol Annex 5, to be specific, achieved international entry into force on 31 December 1988, while Malaysia ratified the convention on 31 January 1997, with its official entry into force in Malaysia on 1 May 1997. Marpol Annex 5 specifically regulates the management and control of garbage generated from ships and is designed to eliminate and reduce garbage discharge into the marine environment. Annex 5 applies to all ships, including merchant vessels, pleasure craft, yachts, offshore platforms, and floating structures, unless expressly exempted. Although Annex 5 is optional, it received sufficient global ratifications to enter into force, and today more than 150 countries have ratified it. Marpol Annex 5 includes explicit exceptions, including garbage discharged for the safety of the ship or persons on board, accidental loss of garbage caused by damage to the ship, accidental loss of fishing gear, and discharge of fishing gear for marine environment protection or crew safety. In addition, the en route requirement does not apply to food waste when retaining it on board presents an imminent health risk. The term new ship refers to a vessel whose building contract was placed or keel was laid, or construction reached a similar stage on or after a specific regulatory date. This classification determines which standards, environmental rules, and safety requirements apply to the vessel. While existing ship means a ship which is not a new ship. Malaysia implements Marpol Annex V through Malaysia Shipping Notice MSN 45/2008, which provides the national requirements for the prevention of pollution by garbage from ships. The MSN states that Annex 5 of Marpol applies in full to all Malaysian ships and all foreign ships operating in Malaysian waters. The notice also revokes the earlier MSN 2/1997 and confirms that enforcement is carried out under the Merchant Shipping Ordinance 1952, which gives legal authority for inspections and compliance verification. MSN 45/2008 includes the complete Annex 5 regulations, such as Regulation 3, which prohibits the disposal of plastics and restricts the discharge of dunnage, food waste, and garbage at specific distances from land, as plastics are prohibited entirely. Other waste types require 12 nautical miles or 25 nautical miles, depending on category. Regulation 4 outlines special requirements around offshore platforms, while Regulation 5 lists special areas where even stricter disposal rules apply. Importantly, Regulation 9 makes it mandatory for ships of 400 GT and above and ships carrying 15 persons or more to maintain a garbage management plan and a garbage record book, with each discharge operation or incineration being recorded, signed, and retained for 2 years. MSN 45/2008 also empowers inspectors to examine the garbage record book and obtain certified copies for enforcement under Regulation 9(5), which may be used as evidence in legal proceedings if violations occur. This ensures that Malaysia's implementation of Annex 5 is strict, documented, and in full compliance with international standards. The MSO 1952, amended 2017, further reinforces these obligations through Section 81, which requires that the latest Malaysian legislations, MSNs, international rules, and environmental protection documents be readily accessible on board. Shipowners must ensure that the garbage record book is up-to-date, accurate, and fully compliant. Section 81(3) provides that failure to comply with documentation accessibility requirements may result in a fine not exceeding Rm $25,000 per ship. The MSO empowers the Director of Marine to issue MSNs, determine required documents, and enforce compliance. Any inconsistency between actual garbage operations and GRB entries may be treated as evidence of improper waste management, subject to investigation or prosecution by the Marine Department and Port State Control. Applying this to our case study, the UUM oil tanker Marpol provides a practical example of a vessel required to comply with Marpol Annex 5. The Malaysian flag tanker has a gross tonnage of 28,927 GT, a deadweight of 39,276 tons, and measures 222.17 meters in length with a breadth of 30 meters. Classed under the Korean Register and built in 2005. Its size and operational profile place it firmly within the category of ships that must maintain a proper garbage record book and follow strict pollution prevention procedures. As a Malaysian-flagged oil tanker over 400 GT and carrying more than 15 persons, the vessel must maintain an approved garbage management plan and a garbage record book, with all discharges, incinerations, and accidental losses recorded and kept for at least 2 years. These records are crucial during Port State Control inspections and serve as legal evidence under Regulation 9, Paragraph 5. Any failure to comply, such as improper disposal or incomplete documentation, is an offense under the Merchant Shipping Ordinance 1952 and may result in fines, prosecution, or vessel detention. In short, strict adherence to MSN 45/2008 is essential for Marpol's legal compliance and pollution prevention responsibilities.
That's all for a video. Thank you. See you in the next video.